Welcome everyone. Welcome to Dornbush download number 183. Morning, Michael.
Morning, Rod. How are things?
Yeah, good, thanks. On this fine sunny day.
Beautiful out there, mate, isn't it? Absolutely.
Great day for golf today, Michael.
Yeah, very true, very true. But unfortunately, there's just too much happening, isn't there, it seems?
What is happening between Donald Trump and China at the moment, Michael?
This war of words sort of continues, Rod, doesn't it? Albeit we had President Xi Jinping talk at the big forum over in China there yesterday afternoon, and he was quite encouraging in his comments. Certainly from the US side, the Donald Trump side, things have been quite negative and quite restrictive in talks of tariffs and implementing higher costs and that sort of thing.
It was quite surprisingly positive, wasn't he, really, the way he spoke?
It was, and considering again, he's sort of been bombarded by Trump a little bit on these issues. But Rod, very encouraging actually. So basically, he came out with a couple of key points. Currently, there's a 25% tariff on US motor vehicles and vehicles going into China. So he's considering lowering those tariffs. So we saw automobile makers in the US do pretty well in America last night. But yeah, basically looking at opening the doors to just a more free trade concept. He also mentioned too that he's going to make it a bit more flexible for foreign ownership into the automobile and shipbuilding industry, and also the airline industry over there as well. So certainly, yeah, much more positive talk, I guess, and embracing more of a free trade arrangement rather than perhaps the Trump vocal, which has been more towards higher restrictions.
Yeah, sure. I think there was one bit he was talking about intellectual foreign ownership of intellectual property being better protected as well. So that was a positive for say US IT companies as well.
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. So it'll no doubt battle, but go back and forth a few times. I mean, if Trump does get some of these through, I believe the hearings on the 15th of May, then there'll be a rebuttal process up to the 22nd of May. Then there'll be a 60-day sort of wait period. So if these were to be implemented, then perhaps late July, early August. But hopefully it sort of doesn't get to that point.
Yeah, sure. And like we've always said, like the way Trump's doing this, very hard-handed to start with, but it's part of a bargaining tool, I believe. So, and maybe it's working.
Fair bit of politics at play, it seems, doesn't it? That's for sure. So, but just to wrap up very quickly to all Santos shareholders, they had an indicative takeover offer there the other day from US company Harbour Energy.
Yep.
Very early days, still a lot of water to go under the bridge, so to speak, but certainly keep an eye on your Santos shares. If you've got any questions or queries, let us know, but they've enjoyed a little bit of a price rally since that announcement, but there's certainly more information to come through there.
Certainly. I'll just say another thing, with the NAB business survey came out through the week with a few statistics, but they're talking about Australian exporters being quite buoyant at the moment. 9 out of the last 10 months we've had trade surpluses. And part of the reason for that is our Aussie dollar. Our Aussie dollar was trading at 81 US cents back in January, but now it's hovering around the 77 cents at the moment. So that means our product is cheaper out in the market. So our exports are going quite well at the moment, Michael.
Yeah, and there is some good news sort of broadly trickling through, which is good. So, but mate, I think that's about us done.
That's about it.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.